Happy 30 Steph Curry episode.
Chef Curry episode.
Steph.
There was a time where that was your favorite basketball player.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in a way like he's probably my favorite guy ever to watch. Like
I
Steph
get that.
shooting threes. There's nothing more electric than Steph.
And I respect that. I mean, today we got a classic episode. We're feeling really good. We're coming off a dominant performance, game 5 there.
Yeah, dominant.
I think
3 in a row, just dominant.
The game 6 will come out tonight after we drop the episode.
True. We'll take care of it.
We'll
take care of business.
Very confident there. So yeah, we'll cover that a little bit. We'll go MVLV rookie.
Confesh.
We'll go confesh. We'll go. We watched Gone Girl. We'll go a little Gone Girl review, and then we'll get to questions from the sticks today.
Yeah.
Standard episode 30 here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that number.
I am too.
You want to kick us off?
You kick us off.
I will.
You kick us off.
Danny, I will. It's going to be the MVF.
MVF, most valuable fork.
Danny.
That would go to Chipotle fork, right?
That would go to Chipotle fork.
We take like 20 per. I don't know how many you take per trip. You actually got caught out.
I did get called out.
That
was just so humiliating. And I'm gonna get my get back for that. That guy.
For background, like we take extra forks because we don't. We like to do plastic forks, and sometimes we run out around the crib.
And listen, it isn't about I don't want to buy forks. It's
just
about,
convenient.
Well, it's convenient, and it's like I like these freaking forks more. I'll buy your forks if I gotta buy them.
They taste better.
They taste better.
That might not make sense, but it makes sense to us.
They got a better texture going.
And the quote was, "You need all those."
Yeah, you need all those.
So were there people in there?
No, there actually weren't. If there were people in there, I would have been really embarrassed, and I was just like, yeah.
And then you kept them?
And then I just kept them and like left.
Okay, all right.
But it's like, dude, come on. What do you? These aren't your. Are these your forks, brother?
No, they're not his forks.
These aren't your forks.
No,
you don't.
No.
You're not using any of them.
And they're loaded up on forks.
Yeah,
right?
whatever. I didn't appreciate that at all. It's actually going to be the MV feature, and this is a little. It's a little
music feature.
It's going to be Instagram feature. It's
going
to be a little foreshadow here. There's a poll.
Yeah.
On posts.
Yeah.
Didn't know about that. So
we knew they had it on TikTok. It might be new because they're always doing new things over there.
It might be new, and it might be. I feel like maybe we knew about it, but we kind of. So on TikTok when we do the drafts and we have a poll at the end, we like to have the poll like after the draft happened.
Mm-hmm.
Insta, we're gonna start just putting the poll. It'll just be in the caption.
It has to run the. Oh, it's in the caption though.
It's in the caption.
That's awesome.
But they might just
not see it.
Well, they might not see it, or they might just you don't have to wait to watch the whole video to do the poll. You know what I'm saying?
They might just vote.
You might just see the first pick. You're like, okay, boom.
Right.
So that makes it a little worse, but I mean that's a great feature. I'm excited to roll it out.
Yeah, because we can post old drafts again.
It'll just make drafts so much better. I think.
Yeah, no,
old drafts and new drafts, and because it's just every time, but like the caption would be who won.
I want to see what it looks like. Have we ever done a poll on Insta with
not on Insta
past, week?
But we do it on
Talk. Yeah, I know, but that pops up at the end. But
you're saying
that's on screen though. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, it's great. It's great stuff.
And it's in the caption.
It's just the caption. You'll be like, "Who won?" Is your caption, and then under you got like Zach Danny.
That's pretty cool.
That's good stuff.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna go MVS, most valuable snack. Have you noticed any new snacks hanging around in the apartment? And I know sometimes snacks come hanging. They're not actually for eating, but there's a new snack that I've been consuming. Has been hanging out.
I saw the grits. The grits pack. That he was just
he was hanging. That was a weird.
He was in Nino's room.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, the cheesy.
Because Nino was
the cheesy bag. He shouldn't have.
No. It was a cookie bag. It was a cookie bag. He was crashing in Nino's bed.
And was Nino eating him, or he needed a place to crash?
He just needed a place to crash.
Because
Nino's a good. He's a really good friend, especially to Grits. Him and Grits go back.
He is a good friend.
Or it's Grips. I'm sorry.
Grips. Okay.
Oh my.
So Grips
my
were
bad.
kicking. I mean, that's awesome. What was it? The cheese ones or like cookie dough ones?
Cookie dough. It was cookie dough Grips, and yeah, they were in Nino's room.
And he wasn't eating them. Okay.
No, but that's all I noticed.
Because snacks have to trust their host, because if their host could kill them. So like you really have to trust your host.
And that's one of those things like you don't like talking about it necessarily,
but it happens.
You could eat them.
It happens.
You could eat that snack.
Yeah, and it's something you should talk about. I host Pringle cans a lot, and in the beginning they'd be nervous, but now I host them. And
it's a trust thing.
Yeah. And Original knows I don't like his flavor, so he knows I wouldn't do it, which is kind of the best way to do it.
You don't like Original's flavor?
And not as much as other flavors. So
okay.
He's just like, I'm comfortable here.
Right.
Like if he were in your room, he'd be like, this guy, is he hungry? Because I don't want to sleep here.
It's just a platonic guy chip relationship.
Say that word again?
Plutonic.
I think you're putting a U where it doesn't need to be.
Is it platonic?
I think it's platonic, yeah. But I think
but if it's
plutonic, I like more.
If it's platonic and it's spelled Plutonic,
I don't think there's a U. I don't
Oh,
think
what do
there's
you
a
think?
U.
It's just you think they just they
I think
roll,
it's spelled
you think they roll from the PL just straight to
P-L-A-T.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I've
You
always
think there's a U there?
I've visualized a U there.
Platonic. P-L-A.
Oh,
You just put a U.
that's my
You
that's
just
my
throw
bad.
U in there.
No, that's my bad.
Have you always said plutonic?
Always. So hey, listen.
That's so funny.
Thanks for getting me there.
Yeah.
That's just listen. I learn something new every day.
For sure. There's okay, yeah. But no other snacks that you've noticed? Maybe in the freezer?
I'm really
anything in the
trying to-
freezer?
I mean, I noticed
I've eaten 2 of them today. It's all I've eaten.
Jimmy Dean's. I saw. I don't. It's not a snack. Though.
Yeah, don't call them a snack. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hazelnut Uncrustable.
I did notice that.
That shit,
Damn it! I could have had that.
dude. Those are so unbelievable. It's just a chocolate sandwich. You ever have them?
No, but I've been meaning to ask you about that. I can't believe
Yeah.
I didn't just mention that. Yeah.
They're freaking phenomenal, man.
What
They're freaking phenomenal.
What made you go to that?
I stumbled upon them. I was at Sarah and I were at CVS. I think we were just getting like I don't even know like an energy drink or something. Like, it was just like that. Or no, it was evening. We were just like getting candy or I don't know what it was, but I stumbled upon them in the freezer and I was like, because I had them before and I was like,
You've had it.
yeah, and I picked up a 4-piece. And now he's been re-upped twice. This is my 3rd box in like 7 days.
Now, are you concerned? Because people say this about chocolate Uncrustable.
Uh-huh.
They say he's a dessert that he just disguises himself as a snack.
No, he could play both.
Who told you?
I actually played him myself, dude. I played him last night. I played him last night after I had eaten. I had Chipotle, and then or like before the Nuggets game, I had an Uncrustable. After Chipotle, dessert.
Yeah, that is. It seems like more of a dessert than a.
No, but he could play snack because I would say I think he has some protein. I bet he has 4.
Yeah.
I bet he has 4. Like I'd say a brownie's gonna have 0.
Right.
And I'd say that's what he could do.
Brings a little bit of nutrition.
Yeah, it's like how a Snickers bar could play either, because he has a little bit.
That's a
of
good
punch.
point.
And that's what I would
a
argue.
very
with
good
hazelnut.
point. I would
I'm
say
actually gonna
that.
check if he has any protein.
Oh, I'm sure it's got like 3, 4.
Yeah, but what were you gonna say?
It feels to me like the hazelnut Uncrustable is the perfect lunch dessert.
He's a really good lunch.
Oh my god, that's a perfect lunch
He's
dessert.
a really good lunch. He played lunch for me today, 2 of them, and that's not where he thrives.
That's Well,
He
that's
said,
not,
"I'm
that's-
gonna leave you hungry," but I had to watch Gone Girl. I didn't have time to do it.
It's not where he feels comfortable. Yeah, actually, personally, I had to watch Gone Girl too, so
Did you not eat lunch?
I scurried down the road and got Jersey Mike's first time in a while. Could have been my rookie this week.
Wow, how was
Holy
it?
shit, that's good.
Yeah. Jersey Mike's is really good.
Mike knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God,
Jersey Mike.
Mike is sprinkling some sort of oil on these sandwiches.
Yeah, and he
don't even know
won't say what he does. It's Mike's way. It's the Mike's way thing.
what the hell is that? I don't know. I don't even care. It tastes amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. But
It brings a moisture level to this sandwich that I didn't. You don't see it at Subway.
It's moist. Yeah,
and it's really enjoyable.
it is really good.
Snake right into your LV.
Yeah, let's go LV here. I'm gonna go to. We both struggle with LVs sometimes.
Yep.
So I was like, I need an LV. I'm gonna go to, and I kind of like it because he won Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna give him the LVD, least valuable defender. I'm gonna give it to Rudy Gobert.
Oh, that sucks for Rudy, man.
Dude, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, and it's like I understand with a guy like Yoke, it's like 1v1, you're not gonna stop him. But I think I saw it was like Yoke was like 8 for 9 on Rudy yesterday.
I got to pull up this.
Oh, and I have that Draymond. Did you see the Draymond thing about it?
No, I didn't, and I can't find this.
Let's just float right into this Draymond clip.
This is a tweet. It says, "I'm not really over what I saw last night. You double him, he passes. You don't double him, he scores. You double him, he scores. You run him off the 3-point line, he scores. You don't run him off the 3-point line, he scores. You perfectly contest the shot, he scores. You foul, he scores. Literally, what is the solution?" Now that is
Who tweeted that? Just a person?
Just a fan. That is in defense of Rudy. What are you supposed to do against Nikola Jokic?
I don't know.
There is no answer.
There is no answer.
Whatever you do, he's going to
score, and if you double or triple him, he's gonna make the right pass.
I think that just means we're gonna win 5 championships.
And did you hear like Ant talking about it? He's like, Yoke's really good, and he's like, I just laugh at it because Yoke's good.
I've never seen Yoke like do what he was doing last night though. He was like demanding the ball, being like, I'm gonna score. And
do you think Shaq like saying the no MVP thing?
No,
you don't think he gives a shit like that?
I think the only person that doesn't care about that is Yoke. Like, we care more about Shaq saying that than Yoke
does. Yeah,
and that's why he's so great though.
Because
like,
he's just level headed.
He's just gonna play his game.
Yeah. While we're on this, I think Draymond being on the cast yesterday was hilarious because he just hates Rudy.
Draymond's like one of my top 10 favorite people.
I know, he's awesome, and so he was talking about like Rudy just not getting to stop, and you know how Rudy's French, so it's like oui oui oui.
Yeah.
Like he just took a shot, and it's actually a bar though.
Number one, the big Frenchman is sitting on that podium, speaking his native language. We need to do this. You need to get a stop. It ain't we. Karl Anthony Towns is actually doing a pretty good job when he's on Joker. It's you, my man, that's getting cooked. So it's no we. Now, yes, you do need help from the other guys.
That was after the game.
Yeah, and he just hates him.
That's so awesome. I mean, we were talking about it at halftime. That's the guy. Like, you couldn't be less. Like, you couldn't be more impartial. The guy had. There was a time this year where he had Rudy Gobert in a chokehold.
yeah.
Rudy was Rudy tapped. Or no, it was Cat. Was it Cat or Rudy?
No, Rudy. It was Rudy.
The funniest thing I've ever seen.
It was Rudy. And so, they don't like just go back and forth on the internet. Draymond had him in a chokehold.
Had him in a chokehold.
And now he's
trying to kill him.
Now he's on the cat. Yeah, now he's on TNT.
I think Draymond Green needs a raise. Draymond Green needs to retire from basketball and just
do that.
Take one of those chairs. Maybe whoever gets the NBA next, I think it's NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Bring
Draymond in. Yeah,
bring
Draymond
just
retire now.
Retired.
He's got 4 rings.
Oh, he's got more than enough rings. He could have been doing this with 2.
Unless he wants to come off our bench next year. How about that? How about that?
I think he's too much of a culture changer. Like we got such a cool thing going. I feel like our guys are just so chill.
Yeah.
You got like AG just like being a chiller. You see, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like it's less LV and more like Yoke is just the best player.
You can't stop Yoke. It's more of a thing about Yoke. Yeah, but still, like you just got torched for Yoke went for 40 and you were guarding him the whole time.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that there's anything. I bet Yoke
there's
would
nothing
say
you could do.
I bet Yoke would be like
that
Rudy,
was a tougher guy.
He'd be like Rudy did a great job on me.
Mm-hmm. Like he would. Yeah, he would.
There's nothing you could do about this guy.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one though. My LV is going to be LVPO.
Least valuable player option.
No, and that's not a terrible guess. It's going to be the least valuable phone owner, and that's going to come back to me.
This is hilarious.
Not even what you think I'm going to say. So listen, I've been dealing with a cracked phone for maybe 2 years now. This is my day to day. Right,
but he wasn't.
We go content here. We go.
Keep in mind
here.
We got a content 6 months ago. So
right.
He was playing. He was playing storage. He was playing videographer.
Yeah. Yep.
He was playing photographer.
He was doing everything.
He was playing social media
up until 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now he knows that he could just mail it in. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows there's no pressure. Like there's no pressure on this phone anymore. This guy's here to text. This guy's here to maybe scroll. Like
but he's like on his retirement tour.
Exactly. He's basically on vacation right now.
Right.
He does Spotify for me. Like there's there's still things that
he
his
does
phone
Spotify. That's fun.
Yeah. Like I just give him like fun projects.
A lot of phones later in life pick up the Spotify game.
I know, and he loves it,
Yeah.
His front camera, his cracks are encroaching. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So and I'll submit a selfie. I'm kind of in a foggy. I'm in a foggy.
Oh, that happened to my old phone, and Zach, he probably has like a month or 2 left.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. That's I don't like hearing that. We'll put up a picture of his cracks. I mean, check his cracks out right there. I mean, he's got cracks.
That's a lot.
He's got cracks, and then he's got cracks right on the screen there, right on the.
And so you're playing a foggy abyss if you go selfie mode.
Yep, I'm in a very foggy atmosphere. It's really hostile. And the thing is, it doesn't really affect anything. Because if I'm going camera mode, I'm using content.
Yeah, but it affects your day-to-day Snapchat.
It affects the day-to-day Snapchat. But here's the beautiful thing, Denny. I stay strapped. You don't bring your content phone out.
Well, your content phone just became a phone.
It did
somehow.
It did somehow, some way.
We got content phones. We didn't do anything. We turned the phones on.
Yeah.
Right.
And then my content phone now is just a second phone of mine.
So like, imagine you go to the Apple Store, you buy a phone, you turn it on, and Zach just like has data on it.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm probably paying. Somebody's paying. I don't.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're still on the family plan.
Yeah, but I kind of just bring them both everywhere I go.
And he plays hotspot
now. Yeah, this guy plays hotspot. This guy, so if I have to Snapchat, I can go to this phone if I need to. So it's not a big deal. I just feel bad for him. It's like you hate to see. When I FaceTime you, I don't know that you've noticed because I don't think you look at me when we film.
I don't really.
But I'm definitely foggy. I'm. Like you don't have a clear shot at me.
You play on your phone. That's a crazy thing.
I go
FaceTime
on this phone. I go film on the other phone.
FaceTime on my computer. Very
Really?
interesting. Yeah.
And then you put your phone on your computer.
And then I put my
Okay.
and that's basically why I do the FaceTime.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, no, I just, I feel bad. I feel like I dropped him once too many times, and now he's foggy.
Yeah.
Hate to do it.
No, it's tough to see.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you're putting it back on you. You're putting it on the owner.
I mean, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Do
I get into my rookie?
Yeah, snaking your rookie.
Okay, my rookie. I forgot I can't wait to open my phone up right now and see what my rookie is. Oh, okay. My rookie's going to be the Rice Krispie treat.
Okay. Yeah, obviously he's played for your team before.
I mean, listen, everybody. The Rice Krispie treats eats foreign to nobody. Mm-hmm. Everybody's tried it out. Everybody's been there, done that. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows the talent of the Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah.
I've been doing it pre-lift, and because apparently you get a better pump, I do think it's true.
Really?
One.
Yeah.
Two, it's the best excuse to just have one Rice Krispie treat every day.
For sure.
Everybody who lifts do this.
So but you think it's true?
I think it is true. I do think you get like a nice pump going, but like even if you didn't get a pump, I'd probably still do it.
Just because it tastes really good.
It is the best.
Where do they live, those guys? I haven't seen them.
I go to the gas station and get one every day. It's not cost efficient.
Do you get like the bigger one then?
No, I just get a normal.
Just a small one?
Yeah, I just get a normal.
Just get like a box of 100.
I know. I should. That's definitely that's something that I've got to look inwardly and figure that out because cost wise, I'm probably doing $1.50 per square, and I probably could be doing 25 cents per square.
Less.
But
8 cents probably.
You think 8 cents?
I think they do boxes of 100 for like.
If those things are 8 cents, that's the best way you could spend your money in the entire world.
Like that's your best value?
By far. When's the last time you had a Rice Krispie treat?
It's been a while, but they are very good.
Very good is
what makes me think of is Sacamano.
Yes. Wow.
They used to have snacks.
There was a tutor back in high school, and they just had Rice Krispie treats.
And then what else do they do there?
They did
fruit snacks.
They did mini water bottles as well.
Yeah, and you just go in, you load up.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, I mean, here we go. 60 count.
Oh, my God.
For 16 beans.
Oh, boy. Oh,
so what's that?
Boy. What's the math on that, brother?
What's that going to be? So that's going to be 16. I just don't.
16 divided by 60, I believe.
$16. Yeah, that's it. 26 cents.
Wow. That's the best way you can spend your day. Don't invest. Don't. Real estate, stocks,
flip Rice Krispies.
Go get yourself a 60 count of Rice Krispies right now.
And flip.
Go.
And flip.
These things are good. These things are really good. I'm talking about really good, dude.
Really, really good. And really undervalued in this market.
In this market right now, the way the market stands,
undervalued.
Super undervalued.
Super good value. That's a good pick, though.
Thank you.
And how long you been doing it? For like a week, or what?
I've been doing it for about a week. Yeah, for about a week. And I can't believe I'm gonna Amazon some 60s. Unless you think you can get them at like a grocery store.
You can't. I remember like Costco comes to mind for me.
Costco.
But we don't do Costco.
We don't do a Costco thing here.
Yeah, it's a good pick. My rookie is just gonna be Gunna's album.
Oh yeah.
Is it one of one? One of one.
One of one.
One of one.
One of
one of WUN.
Yeah.
I like his flow a lot. I like his melodies. I just think he's really good. I think he's really good at music, man.
I think he's really, really good. I agree with that 100%. I think this album just proved like he's still him.
Yeah, he's still the guy.
It pisses me off because if he didn't like have all the shit go down
with like and the snitching and everything,
he might be.
Yeah, he might be,
and he is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But
he would have been like top 5 type.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
and he still can be.
But he like dropped this album like no hype. He just kind of dropped it, and it's good, and I think people like it. I like his melodies
because you like listening to it.
That's what it is. You could say what you want about whatever. I like listening. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't care.
Neither.
Yeah, it's just a vibe.
I think he's kind of dude. I borderline think it's more impressive when people are saying the same thing in every song and they still make it sound different.
100%. Yeah.
It's harder. It's almost harder to be Gunna, and he's saying he's rich and he gets a lot of girls.
And he's talking about like ice, and he's talking about
in every single song.
He's talking about Trish. What's up with Trish?
I don't even know what that word means.
I like how he does. I feel like he does that though. He does that.
He invented
pushing P, and then like Trish.
Let's look it up. What is your best guess on what Trish means?
I think it's just a girl. I just think it's
Trish.
The name of a girl.
Gunna.
Trish.
Meaning.
Trish.
Trish. Okay, it's TREESH. T-R-E-E-S-H.
I just think it's like a girl. I think it's just a girl's name.
Meaning. Oh, dang. So it's
A female
A
with many
thought.
boyfriends. Yeah.
okay. Well, all right.
I didn't know that. Did
I
you
didn't know that. Who made that word? I think he might have made that up. Treesh. Oh, it's like a New York thing. That's good. No, I think that album is insane. Let's get into some confess. You wanna confess, or should I confess?
I actually do have a confess. Or wait, who? I think it goes
Doesn't
to you,
matter.
right? A snake.
I mean, okay, I'll confess. I mean, I told you about this, and you thought this was going to be the least valuable phone owner. I find my iPhone, and I had this one,
Yeah.
and I couldn't find this one for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
And you never want to go to the Find My iPhone because it just feels like it really alarms your phones. Like
I have that too with because I have a tile in my wallet, and that's like a last resort.
yeah,
'Cause
like
when you do it, it's like, and they feel like you don't care about them.
Exactly.
'Cause, like you just lose me, and then
because
and then
they
go
feel like
call
they're
it.
lost,
Yeah, they do.
and you're like,
They do.
I
Well,
just
it's scary.
Yeah,
And-
it's scary.
Yeah.
and it
then,
scars them, and you can only do it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haven't seen your phone for 24 hours,
You have to. Was it that bad?
very bad. Because it was like we had a film, and I was like, I just don't know where my other
And this,
phone
but
is.
this was this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I find my iPhone. I start dinging. I hear it. It's in my room. Okay, good news.
Mhm.
The good news. My phone's in my room. The bad news.
And I want your phone to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you're not leaving. You're not leaving them at a bar.
No,
You're not doing that shit.
never. So the good news. Yeah, no, but just to reiterate, the good news.
Mm-hmm.
Phone's in my room.
Right.
I'm hearing it. Like I hear you. You're safe.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news is the phone was buried in the trash can.
Yeah.
And I don't really, and that's kind of where the story ends. I don't know how it got there. I don't know why it was there.
Can you hypothesize?
The best thing I got,
So you threw.
I didn't throw my
threw
phone
it-
away. No, don't say that. That makes me sound bad. The best
But
thing I got,
why is your phone in your trash can?
the best thing I got is maybe I was kind of like half asleep.
Mhm.
And because my desk
threw your
is,
phone
because my bed is here, my desk is here.
Ugh.
So bed, desk, trash cans in between. My
Yeah.
best guess is maybe I was half asleep, and I tried to put it on the desk, and I just
And you
missed,
plopped?
and I just didn't know.
You
'cause I
would
was
have
half
heard.
asleep.
You would have heard.
I don't.
think-
That's
I
not the
think you
best thing
would've
I got. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like, why was it buried in my trash can?
Yeah. And was it with wrappers or just paper?
A lot of empty water bottles. A lot
Oh,
of water
that's
bottles.
scary. That's definitely spooky.
It's spooky. I mean,
It's spooky, but he's okay. Like, because some people get dropped into like moisture and they
yeah,
get
it
dropped
wasn't
into,
nothing like that.
They get dropped into pizza boxes.
Greasy shit. Really, that scars. Phones.
Spooks them. Yeah,
But
spooks them.
I mean, listen. Fortunately enough, you know, I got a no phone. I got a no food rule in my room.
Mhm.
You don't bring food in my room, so
Yeah.
that you don't have to worry
True,
about that.
because you were in your room.
But he doesn't have to worry about that. But you have to worry about maybe some moisture, maybe some emergency dripping out of a water bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
No, scary.
Maybe some
You play
some
emergency.
every morning.
You play emergency.
Well, Dad, I got it from Dad.
I can't believe you play that. Yeah,
I got it from Dad.
Yeah. But it tastes bad, right?
It tastes kind of bad, but Dad.
Do you feel better from it? You think?
I don't know. But like when I was like 16, he was like,
Yeah,
"You
he's
got to
like-
have these every morning." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay," and I just do.
I didn't know you do that.
Yeah, I wake up, I chug an emergency, I get in the shower. That's every morning.
That's good.
I don't know why.
No, that's good
Just
stuff.
what I do.
I'll probably start playing emergency.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops. He drinks like 3 of them a day. I think he likes the flavor.
Dude, I almost just like this is like what you do in the morning.
Yeah,
like
like
it like means that you're awake again.
Yeah.
Like
I do like that.
He's the funniest. He puts his he puts his powder in his water bottle before he goes to bed, and then puts it in the fridge.
And
And then he also like takes his
That-
shoes and he unties them so he's ready to put his feet in.
that's so funny.
So then he puts his feet in his shoes, goes to the fridge, grabs his emergency.
puts it in before the day.
His
starts.
coffee is already like he just has to press the button and then it comes down and then like,
Yeah.
his morning is started in like 4
I
seconds.
mean, it's kind of awesome.
It's insane.
It's kind of
It's
awesome.
very efficient.
Yeah. I have my confession. I've actually been sitting on this for a couple of weeks. I keep forgetting to do it, and I haven't looked the word up because I don't really want to. I still just the word envious. I get tripped up. I think it means jealous, but then when I say jealous, I'm like, it's not jealous.
No, it's
No,
jealous.
no. But when it's like I'm envious. I've never wanted to say that to somebody because I feel like I'm always like, I'm envious. I'm jealous, but I like hate that about you.
No. It's a better way, and I'm glad you're bringing this up.
Yeah, because I've been sitting, and it's
a more.
The word envious doesn't just mean jealous, though. It can't. It can't.
Hey.
It can't.
Hey. Let's work through this. It's gonna be okay. Envious is like a nicer way to say. It's like
nicer way. See, but it doesn't mean jealous. So like,
what
do you
mean? Jealous, but you're like I wouldn't be like I'm jealous of you, because that would just sound whack. Like it's like you just wouldn't say that. But if you're like I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm envious of you. It's
okay,
like
but it's
like
nobody,
it's literally the same thing as jealous
by everybody.
It's the same thing as jealous.
But it isn't, because you just said you can't say it.
Yeah, but it's the same way you would be like, this person, like if somebody died, you wouldn't be like, yeah, they died. You'd be like, they passed away. It's the same.
Is that what that is?
It's the same thing.
So it's saying you're jealous without saying you're jealous.
It's like a more classy way to be like, I'm jealous of you.
Or does it mean like, I respect that about you more so than jealous would? Does it?
No, because jealous, I think, dude, if somebody says I'm jealous of you, I love it.
Yeah, but you feel a different way than I'm envious of you. You feel
the
something
same
different.
exact way. Same exact way. I just think envious
feeling of showing envy.
It's okay.
This is what
that is
fuck
ridiculous.
You,
yeah,
Webster.
Yeah. And I'm not. I wouldn't even take that back. Fuck off, Webster.
Fuck off, Webster. I'll do envy definition then. All right, Webster.
You make me jump through hoops.
I don't think you know the definition.
I do.
This is not right, dude. I've looked this up before. Painful or resentful awareness. Of an advantage enjoyed by another joined with a desire to possess the same advantage.
That's jealousy, dude.
But painful
look up jealous.
But painful or resentful. I don't think when I look up jealous,
that means it's worse than jealousy.
This is where I get tripped up. Is it like resentful is I resent them. That's what I'm saying. And that's where I get
I think they're both negative.
Jealous, feeling or showing envy.
Oh my boom. Got him.
But let me go to
No, you don't.
Let me go to Webster. Let me go to Webster.
Closed.
Hostile toward a rival of one.
Same shit.
Believed to enjoy an advantage, and then it says envious. Okay, okay. All right. Well, and do you want to what? You want to fucking stomp on me? I
feel good. I feel good. I feel really good. I knew that word, and I knew that I knew that word. What do we got next? We got.
Let's go news.
Let's go news. I don't really have anything. I just got the Denver Nuggets are the best team in. The NBA.
We could start there. I don't know what there is to say. I think we're just gonna win again.
I mean, it's just such an honor. It's such a blessing. First of all, I know that there was a comment. I'm not going to dig it up, but there was a comment on one of the YouTube videos or one of the pods, like maybe 3 episodes ago, that was talking about like the level of delusion that we're having because we're down 2-0.
And it's like you guys aren't those guys, and you're just.
And we'll know that what the comment. It was something like
I'll
most delusional.
I'll find it and put it up.
It's insane how delusional these guys are that they're down 2-0 and they're saying Wolves in 6.
Nugs
in 6. I don't really have much to say.
I'll put it up and let them know.
The Wolves are going to be there. The problem I got with the Wolves is like, you guys weren't supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like you shouldn't be. They shouldn't even be envious of us.
Good
usage of the word.
That was good. They shouldn't be jealous of us
because you're not. So you can't be. It can't be your second time making the playoffs and then you win it all.
You don't win there.
But in 2 years they will win it all.
They will be very good.
That's just how the NBA works. I don't know why. I'm not in the NBA, so I don't get it. But that's
I think we're gonna four-peat. So I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying like you need to go through like 4 playoffs where you're like we missed and then you finally get it. It's just
and the Wolves are that. I actually have the Wolves as that team over the Thunder. By the way, of the young teams, I think the Wolves. Yeah.
Because me too. Because
I just think Ant is the next best player in the league.
I agree. I think Ant might win the MVP next year, or maybe the year after.
He might, or yeah.
But
it'll be
we
him
still
or
gotta
like
finish
Shea.
it out. We still got to finish it out.
We do.
It won't be Shea.
You don't think so?
No.
It just won't be.
It'll be next year. It'll be Ant or Luka.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shea, Ant, or Luka, but not Shea.
Not Shea.
Luka or Ant. Yeah.
He can't shoot the 3 ball.
He can't.
And you have that's your shooting guard that doesn't shoot threes for some reason. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so there's that. I got I got just like Shaq like drops a diss track on Shannon.
Oh, that shit was awesome, dude.
Oh no, Shannon Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is faker than new rapper Beefy. You're soft, before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree.
And what was he saying? I didn't really listen.
I didn't listen.
The amount that I've listened is when I just like played it when you were in my room. I think
That's all I needed to hear.
Was he saying like I got rings? Like
yeah, I mean I think everybody felt this over the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hearing Kendrick and Drake, you're like, I just want to like hate somebody, and like,
yeah.
Shaq just felt that, and he was just like, I'm gonna just unleash on Shannon.
But it didn't even really hit.
Like, no, it didn't. Well, you're not a rapper. You don't. I think general rule of thumb, if you're not a rapper,
don't rap.
Don't drop a diss track.
Yeah,
because it's not gonna sound good.
Yeah.
I know. Roan and KFC.
Yeah,
Roan is a battle rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped a diss track on
Did
KFC.
He really?
Because KFC said like, but I think he was feeling the same way. Where
he was like, I just want to shit on you. Was it good?
It was super good. And it got like a little bit mean.
Mm-hmm. Did it go viral?
I think in like the Barstool universe it went viral, but it's just like I think everybody's feeling that where they're like, I want to just diss somebody right now.
Yeah, I got to listen to that. It probably was really good. All right, I got up next. I got Bronny just in the combine. NBA combine, and then he also played a couple games today. I think he went like 14.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? They're scrimmaging?
I think they're just scrimmaging, yeah. But
how much weight do you think that holds though?
Not a lot.
Like what are you really watching like their scrimmage?
I don't even know, because I don't even know what that is.
I feel like the combine's more like, okay, get their measurables, but see how tall they actually are. See
like their vertical, which by the way, he had like a really good vert apparently. And then
it doesn't shock me.
And did you see like the 3-point shooting thing? He just like hit 12 in a row. That was cool.
Yeah.
But that's like it doesn't matter. But it's also like he's good at shooting.
Yeah, that that definitely doesn't. They're definitely not like, okay, Bronny can shoot.
Yeah. Like, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I mean,
I think you just look at his
today he went 13 points, which was
that's
a team
great.
high. Went 4 for 10, played 23 minutes. I mean, that sounds good.
I mean, that's great. I mean, I think just prove, dude. If you're Bronny, prove that you have it, and it seems like he already did.
I saw an interview clip about him too. They asked about like his dad, and they were like, "Has it been a dream for you to play with your dad?" And he was like, "I just want a team to think I'm good enough, and if you think I'm good enough, draft me. If you don't." Which I like that,
dude. But it's like he has it.
He does. He has it.
He could be a very good NBA player.
Definitely.
Now,
I think he's early to go to the league, but he might go a little early because he's LeBron's son, and then he'll be. And if he's good, he's good. If he's not, he's not.
But also, I think like if you're LeBron's son, like you're way more like you're destined to be great
for sure. Yeah,
like he grows up. His dad is the greatest player of all time. Like he's like
that's a good guy to bet on.
Yeah, like I would bet on him. It's in his genes. He's gonna go to a team because they want LeBron probably, and then
he'll probably be a good piece.
I think he'll turn out to be like a vet in the NBA.
Okay, up next, I have a lot of news. I just have Not Like Us by Kendrick is just breaking like every record, and I did not see it coming. As far as who's gonna out hit the other guy, I thought it would be Drake with the hit.
I've listened to that song 6 times.
Me too. I listened to it just driving places, man.
Because it's super good.
It's really good. I got some of the records here.
That just sucks, man.
Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us broke the record for most streams in a week for any song in the U.S. this decade.
What? Is that serious? Like, what?
It's real. With 96 million streams in its first 7 days. You know how like 100 million is like a huge song? He put 96 mil up in 7 days.
That'll do $1 billion.
It dethroned, 100%. It dethroned Cardi B's WAP and Taylor Swift's Fortnite, which previously held the top 2 slots. This mixes in. Gunna has surpassed 40 million monthly listeners.
All right.
Good job, Gunna. Good job. I was just taking a lot of screenshots, clearly. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us becomes the fastest rap song ever to surpass 100 mil.
Wow, dude.
And that was in 9 days on Spotify.
It
breaks the record previously held by Drake's God's Plan.
That sucks. That just sucks, man. I mean, listen, what are you going to do? The guy made a fucking banger. I don't know.
Kind of Drake's record too, though. Because like Drake, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
In a way, like if that wasn't a diss at Drake and this didn't happen, it wouldn't have. But good job, Kendrick.
Good job. Oh, I mean, the guy made a banger. The question is, was that a new song? If it was a new song,
I don't know.
That is the most incredible. That's the best like song in history of rap. Like you.
If he just cooked that up.
How do you? Because he did.
So you think what? If it wasn't, you think it was pre-existing and then he put in some relevant bars? That would be what would make sense.
I'm just saying, Family Matters drops on Friday night.
Yeah.
The biggest rap song in history drops on Saturday. Yeah, he dropped on Saturday. Like that. That turnaround to drop the
it's crazy
to just cook up the biggest song in history. I don't know that happened, but like
and like yeah, that's
I don't know that it really matters though.
It doesn't,
dude.
Well,
I
don't
think it
matters
because as like a Drake guy, all that really matters is like who makes the better songs.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick made the better songs.
Do you think that though, or you think he made the bigger songs?
Because like, if you look at like Euphoria and Family Matters and Push Ups and like
Euphoria was really good too.
They're all like kind of like tied, and then he's just like Kendrick had the banger. So
Kendrick had the big one. Yeah.
From a music standpoint, Kendrick made the better songs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
I can't believe that. I got a couple more stats actually. DJ Mustard earns his first ever number one.
Fuck you, Mustard.
But Mustard has been. I feel like Mustard's done a lot of shit, and he hasn't. I'm actually happy for DJ Mustard.
Yeah, but why are you dissing Drake?
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing?
I bet he's done some Drake songs. I bet.
I guarantee you he has. It's just like, what did Drake do to you?
Yeah, that is true. But also, if you're a producer and like,
no, you're picking.
What
do
you
you
do?
You're picking a side.
Yeah, but what like,
dude, Mustard 100%.
But if you're a producer that's not in, yeah, I guess
something happened with Mustard and Drake. Because you're not
and
like,
Mustard's huge too.
You're not letting Kendrick start the diss track off with Mustard on the beat.
Yeah.
Like,
that is true.
If you're not trying to like pick a side.
Yeah, that's true. And then this is just I hate this, man. Drake's Family Matters debuts at number 7 this week.
Okay, all right.
No, but Kendrick was 1 and Drake's in the 7th slot.
We did 7 though. But we did 7.
It becomes his record. Let's talk about this.
Here we go.
It becomes his record extending 78th top 10 hit on the charts, the most of any artist and more than triple that of the next closest rapper.
Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that.
Good job, Drake.
Number 7, baby. Number 7.
Number 7.
What is that? 7. Number 7. 78th. Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Put it up. Hang that one on the rafters.
Yeah. 78, man.
Woo. He's gonna pass 100 billion streams. That is a fact.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like hit makers, it's still him by far number 1.
All time. He's still the guy. I don't think this blemishes him.
I don't think it does either. I had the Tom Brady roast. We never really talked about it. I didn't really like watch it at all, but he did say, I think today he said like I regret it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't like what it did for my kids or whatever. All right,
fair enough. I would regret it too. I mean I don't think I've never understood roasts.
I think I would be like, what? Why did you make fun of my nose?
Hey,
and like going into the next day, I'd be like, do I really look like that?
Oh, dude.
Am I really?
I would never get roasted.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
What are you doing, Tom?
Me neither.
I think he did say, like, I think he got 20 mil or something for it. So he was kind of
like, he got paid for it.
Oh, yeah. I think he was like,
I thought he was like putting it on. I don't even know what I thought. I don't know what I thought.
Like I think Netflix paid him like 20.
Which is great.
Great bag.
Collect bag.
I think
I would just try to not listen.
That's the thing. If somebody said, I'll give you $1 million, I
would do it.
You do it. So like I get why, I get in that sense why you do it. Tom Brady though has unlimited money.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know why he would do it in the first place.
But even if you have unlimited money, how do you turn down 20 mil ever in any circumstance?
And he didn't.
Yeah, he took the money.
But it sucked for him. I think he's probably still.
You think he's like that was good, but like what Schultz said about about that.
What am I? Well, Kevin, what was that last part?
Was that like? Did you mean that?
Did you say about that? What
about the?
Are we friends?
Wait, fuck you.
Yeah,
what the
hell,
Kevin?
Yeah, fuck all of you guys.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Hey, Jules, fuck you.
That's what you would do.
Yeah,
that's what you would do.
That's what he did, dude. If you watched, I watched like the first half.
I haven't watched that clip.
It was Jeff Ross, the guy that does all the roasts. He was the first guy to come out, and he said a joke about like Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
And
Brady stood up?
And Brady stood up. He's like, don't say that shit ever again.
And he was no, but I've heard that was 100% serious. Let me
It
just
was.
Let me just pull that up.
But that was the first 5 minutes of the roast.
We're gonna play this clip. I haven't seen it. I've heard because I think I was watching Flagrant and they were talking about it. And
But that was
Schultz said it was 100% real.
It was the first 5 minutes of the roast. I think Brady was just like getting roasted. And he's like, I got to defend myself right now.
So what's the guy's name? Brady.
Jeff Ross. Is that his name?
Said, I'm the best decision your organization has ever made. Would you like a massage? I love Robert Kraft. I love. Okay.
That was real.
Oh man.
He just was
But what was that? What did he not like about that? You think he was just getting roasted? And
I think because that was the first guy to go.
That's crazy. Man.
I think he was just like, this is not going well for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stand up and be like, don't make fun of me,
man.
Don't make fun of me right now.
Yeah. Don't at my event.
You're making fun of me.
Don't roast me.
I had you out. This is my thing.
Do not roast me right now.
Why are you roast? I feel like I'm being roasted right now.
Yeah, and why?
I feel as if you're. I feel as if you're roasting me, Jeff.
At my
thing.
At my party.
Stop it.
Yeah, and then it seems like they were like kind of roasting him for the rest of the thing.
Yeah, that's what it seems like for 3 hours.
Yeah, which is weird.
It's an odd thing to do.
Caitlin Clark debut.
I didn't see it.
She I think she went for so she went 20 points, but she struggled a little bit. It's like
20?
The story is she struggled a little. She had 10 turnovers, a lot of turnovers. They got cooked, but she scored 20. I think 20 in a debut is really good, actually.
I bet they sold it out though.
No, I bet they did.
I bet they did.
Yeah, I think the whole new draft class has been good for them.
It's been sick.
But the girl at LSU.
Yeah. I mean, she's actually
she's
insane.
Yeah, she's amazing.
So
yeah. So she played 32 minutes. She played a lot. They did get beat by 20.
Don't care about that.
Okay, so she struggled a little bit. She did struggle based on this stat line, but she also, it's her first game in the WNBA. She led her team in scoring. She went 5 for 15.
Fine, that's fine. 33 is you can recover from
4 for 11 from 3. So she
good.
She just really just shoots a lot of threes. Yeah, that actually is not bad at all. 3 dimes, 20 points.
Dude, that's
10
good.
turnovers is a lot, but
10 turnovers is a lot of turnovers. Also,
I don't mind that from the debut.
But didn't the tournament was a month ago.
And now, yeah, that is
how she doesn't even.
That is interesting.
She has teammates that she does not know their name.
Probably.
That's such a quick turnaround. You can't.
There's no way. Yeah. Why is it like that?
Because it's the WNBA. I guess they start
seasons are
in
different.
May.
True.
But I mean, let's just change that. Or I don't know. I guess.
What? Change what?
Change the start of the season so that they don't have to come straight out of the tournament and go.
Just push it back a month if you can. I don't know how many.
I don't know.
They play the same games as the NBA. I don't know.
She was in the national tournament game, national championship game, drafted, and game 1 WNBA like a fucking
crazy
in a month.
Crazy.
So,
great month though for her. Great month.
A hell of a month, and she got like a $30 million bag.
Great. Oh yeah, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the team
for Nike? No.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
30 mil is awesome.
She should have gotten way more if you think about it.
She should have. I mean, she's like one of the biggest athletes in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about really she's at top 50 right now.
I mean, we're in the US, she's like top 10.
She really is. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Should we just go right into questions here?
Yeah.
Dominic said, if you guys could live in any fictional universe, what would it be and why? I would do bikini.
Yeah, but you've been to bikini like once or twice.
Right, but that's why I love it.
But like, is that very adventurous of you, or is that just because you're familiar with it?
If I could live in a fictional, I love the tall and skinny. So I'd lived in tall and skinny for 3 months and I loved it.
Is it more the fish there?
The fish are really nice.
Okay.
Taxes are a lot lower.
And
I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. Taxes are lower.
Yeah. I think
the fish are cool.
Yeah, the fish are really nice.
I've been to 2 universes. I've been to there and Hogwarts. And Hogwarts was kind of like NYC. There's like a lot of people.
Well, Hogwarts is a culture shock. I think bikini is honestly very similar to Santa Monica. Like
very
bikini,
similar.
You could find your crew out there. You could find I when we visited bikini, I lifted with Larry out in they call it Bikini Muscle Beach. They
Bikini Muscle Beach. Yeah,
they just
Bikini Muscle Beach.
they just rebranded Muscle Beach to Bikini Muscle Beach, which is cool.
Yeah, I went and because I just like to kind of run and go, and there was just like a lot of people filming.
Yeah.
So I didn't like it.
Yeah, no.
But I feel like a
lot of tripods. A lot of tripods, it doesn't bother me that much.
Larry's like gets annoying about it.
Yeah, Larry. Larry is huge. So like Larry, and he's also a fitness influencer. So
100%.
He has to do what he has to do.
Well, the biggest fitness influencer.
Exactly. I didn't want to say
But I just feel like it's like, are you trying to lift? You're trying to film.
Yeah.
And he kind of just goes
right.
and film. But whatever.
Yeah. But that's what he does. Yeah. He has Larry culture that he doesn't really go to as much. But,
yeah.
I actually personally would probably live like I would probably live in I would probably live in Bikini.
You think Bikini?
I'd probably live in Bikini.
You lived with Peter Griffin in college.
Yeah, I didn't I
Where are they
I love Quahog. I love Quahog.
Quahog.
I can't keep up with Peter because Peter is just like he's still doing the college party, drink.
Yeah, and he's what 50 something.
So I mean, it's just like when is it gonna stop? When are we gonna settle down? When are we gonna hang out? Like I just can't. I can't get work done.
I get that. I get that.
But I do think it's great.
So that's more like you visit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Eric said, "What's up, boys? Hope y'all doing well as always. Wanted to know y'all's thoughts on the recent $1.5 million fine on Sonic from the Mario Kart Racing League for using his feet to make his kart faster in the Grand Prix last weekend. So for you guys that don't know, Sonic was racing last week. It was his first time. So Mario Kart invited him.
Yeah.
They invited him. He's not a Mario Kart racer, naturally. They invited him to do the Grand Prix. He basically like put fake wheels and he was running instead of using his kart. He won by a lot. And so that's what Eric's asking about. Sonic basically fake driving, using his feet, winning a Grand Prix. Vegas lost a bunch of money. Everybody, because people had him like projected to get 7th because it was his first Prix. I think it's a felony.
Yeah, the whole situation is just kind of sad. I mean, like
sad.
You see a guy like Sonic who really beloved. Everybody knows him. He's got a big brand, big personal brand, big, just big athlete, and you see him come in and he's cheating. So
but why though? Like
because
he doesn't have to do that.
I know he absolutely doesn't. He's got all the money in the world. All the fame. He's got it all. I think a guy like that, he's got to. He's like 38, but like I think guy like that, Danny, it's never enough. It's never enough for Sonic, and he just wants more.
Cheating, dude, cheating.
You're cheating. You're blatantly cheating, and we caught you.
Caught. You're done. You're done. I think he's done.
I think he's done. And I was really excited to see that race. I was really excited to see how he
we watched it. We watched it. It was right after the Nuggets game. TNT crew was on it. It was awesome. And Sonic won. He came from behind, and that's what's like sick is he staged it to come from.
I know. I didn't like it. I just the whole thing left a weird taste in my mouth. I just hope we can move on. I hope that Sonic can recover.
Yeah.
And I just hope that all the bettors get their money back and
seriously,
we just make things right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know
Let's start there.
I know Sonic is a good hedgove.
He is. It's just
I don't know. He lost his head. He lost his head out there.
He lost sight.
Right.
The $1.5 million fine is nothing. He's really
he doesn't.
That's nothing. That's just like a statement. But yeah, man. We got Victor. He said, "How many rats would it take to eat Zach?"
It's a good question, Victor. And I've thought about this a lot, honestly.
Same. About you.
Yeah. It's a question I get a lot. I mean, I think it has to be triple digits.
Definitely triple.
But Danny,
the Zach can fight back. By the way, the Zach is fighting.
Right, and I know that. And there's not a lot of defense you can play against 340 rats.
Yeah,
to be honest with you,
and it seems like that's the number.
Yeah, and that's just off the top. That's just like
340.
That's a rough estimate.
340.
343 rats.
Okay. And that's ballpark.
But 340, like 338, I could probably fight off. I think when you get into the 340s, that's when it gets.
And then
where
if we talk specifically 340s, where do you think that cutoff is?
343. Yeah.
So what is that? Why is so you can fight 330?
It just gets a little bit overwhelming. I just think yeah, I could rip him off. I could throw him. I could kick. I could punch. I could I could wave my head.
Yeah.
When you get into those 300s, Danny, it gets just a little bit overwhelming. That you start to have rats where you didn't know rats could be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start to
in weird places.
Yeah, and they start to come from every direction. They start to communicate. They start to overwhelm you.
Sure.
It's just swarming defense. It's a lot like the Timberwolves on the Nuggets game too. Mm-hmm. That's what I would compare.
343 rats.
That's exactly 343 rats on a Zach is equivalent to the Timberwolves on the Nuggets game too.
Yeah. What about 320?
We can handle it.
Okay.
It's going to be a close game. We're going to win.
341.
that's where we started to have a conversation. It's going to be very close. It's going to come down to the last shot.
Okay.
But I mean, you talk about 400 rats. You talk about 450 rats. You talk about 1,000 rats. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm losing by 50.
I feel like you've thought about this. And
No, not really.
Right.
Not. Barely. I mean, sometimes. I mean, everybody thinks about it sometimes.
About how many rats it would take to beat them in a fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like normal. It's a normal thought.
I agree.
Right.
No, that is normal. Brennan said, "Yo, what's up, fellas? I like how you guys have been brothers for a minute. Respect it a ton. Thank you. We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
But he said, but also, why doesn't anybody want to be friends with Hot Cheeto?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the brother thing. Yeah. I mean, it kind of it's just like a chemistry thing. It takes a couple of years.
Yeah.
To click in.
To really to actually be brothers.
For sure.
Why does anybody want to be friends with Hot Cheeto? I mean,
it's kind of exactly what you would expect.
It's also like
Brennan.
Well, it's also because fans don't know why. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a thing where like industry people that know Hot Cheeto, will have the same story about Hot Cheeto because we know Hot Cheeto,
right?
And we were like, is he just? But then we asked Drake, we asked Lil Wayne, and they kind of have the same story about him.
He runs with Young Money.
He runs with Young Money.
He's a weirdo, and like at the end of the day, like if you're in the industry, you know. If you're not, you don't.
And people don't want to say shit.
And we're not. By the way, we're not saying shit right now. I'm not trying to like out Hot Cheeto right now.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
we probably already said too much about Hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
But like, there's a reason that nobody wants to touch him. Like nobody wants to go around. Like nobody wants to.
He's a famous freaking chip. He's a huge freaking chip.
He's a big crisp. Nobody wants to associate with Hot Cheeto, and there's a reason. And I'm not going to say exactly why, but there's a reason for that.
And that's what I would say to you, Brennan.
This comes from Breadstick Cole. He says, "What do you think about how trying to play in the Big Five W League of who, what, when, where, why?"
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I heard about it.
You want to be a part of that.
Yeah, and
be a part of that. You're not a W. You're not in the W family.
Yeah, I know.
But
the thing with How, and if you know How, and you talk to How, he'll be pissed off because he's like, I could smack a W on. That's what he's saying. Like I could smack a W on.
What did we say to him? Then you would be Wow.
Right.
And he's like, but he's like, no, I'll be Wow.
He doesn't want to.
You'll be Wow.
Yeah.
And you want to be Wow, like.
Well, and the thing is, like, you could be Wow,
and then you'll lose your stock. I just think like he's a great word.
I know,
and that's it's like, why do you want to be a part of that family so bad? Mm-hmm. Like I don't get it.
But I think the question is like, where does he belong? Like he doesn't have a family. Like those five are so close knit, and they're so.
Right. But name another family like that.
The vowels are really close.
The vowels are close.
The colors of the rainbow are really close.
They're close.
He longs for something like that, and he just hasn't never found it. And
I mean, I think his culture is weird. Who runs in it? It's
Howard.
Yeah,
like Honey.
Honey runs in that.
They have a
house. They're very like secluded.
They're very secluded, and they're very.
That does actually break my heart a little bit. That he doesn't have a family.
They're ripping at the seams. Like that family's gonna break up, and he's scared. Like he doesn't know where he's gonna go.
Hanky. Yeah, like what?
Like Hanky brought Panky.
Yeah, but they're freaking really close.
So that's why How is like, why can't I don't go with the W's if Panky's in our crib? Like
Panky's hanging with Hanky and they're best friends and everybody loves him.
So I get it. Danny, I totally get it. Mm-hmm. It just.
And then what's his name? Hakuna. With Matata.
Yeah.
They play together.
So yeah, and so I get why How doesn't get it.
Yeah, but the W family isn't his family.
No, it isn't.
It's not his family.
It's not where he belongs.
So I guess I get it.
I think he goes solo. I think he goes independent. I really think
just does his thing.
I swear to God.
I mean, he could do like a Drake type.
I swear to God, that's what he should do.
Just be indie and be huge.
Be your own.
And be the biggest freaking.
Be your own word.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think he can do that. Alejandro said, "What's a good size rug for a fairly large open concept living room space?"
It's a really, really good question, Ale. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'll let you start because I know this is like something you're like really.
I have a lot of thoughts on this. I have a lot of thought. I have a lot of because there's a lot of different ways you can go.
You have a lot of thoughts on spatial rug
for an open concept
spatial rug plans
for an open concept room.
Open concept, living room, yeah, living room space.
Well, that changes everything.
What does
living room space? Living room. Those three words, living room space, changes everything for me.
So open concept room is different.
Mm-hmm. Open concept room is completely. I mean, open concept room, you're gonna want to go like 18 by 13, just kind of like, and you're gonna want to fringe the ends. Mm-hmm. For a living room space, you're going to want to probably go, first of all, the color scheme, you're probably going to want to go monochrome.
Okay.
And you're not going to want to fringe the ends. You're going to want to go about 20 by 20
in the open concept living room.
Mat that shit down. That would be my best advice.
Okay.
20 by 20, mat that shit down. Don't fringe the ends.
Got it.
Cover that shit. Cover that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What do you think?
I don't want to. This is your space.
You don't want to encroach.
This is your space.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I got a lot of opinions.
Zachy Ruggs for more.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Zachy Ruggs 3?
Zachy Ruggs 3 actually got banned, but
so Zachy Ruggs
4 now.
Oh,
yeah.
underscore.
Yes.
Zachy Ruggs 4 what was Zachy Ruggs 3 doing? I feel like you started doing non-rug content.
I know. And
that was like your spam account for when you would go out, right?
The rug community hated it.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
They hated it.
How many followers were you up to on that? On Zachy Ruggs
I think
3?
I had like 80,000.
Damn.
Yeah, but the rug community really turned on me really quick.
So they just So Zachy Ruggs 4 underscore for more rug content.
Yeah. Lucas Chandler says, "Hey gents, fellow Coloradan here. Is it possible Nikola Jokic is the greatest person of all time? He's not even my favorite athlete ever at this point. He may be my favorite human ever."
Dude, I mean, he might be my favorite human. I think it's a legit possibility.
Because if you had to have a favorite human
that you don't know.
Yeah. A favorite human that you don't know, it's Nikola Jokic. So for me, he's the greatest human.
Is he your favorite human that you don't know?
Yeah. Has to be.
Probably mine too.
Because he's going to bring a couple championships to Colorado.
And he is just chilling.
And he's hanging out. He's on the bench. He's got his legs crossed. He's awesome. The guy doesn't have an Instagram,
which is crazy. Because that's I feel like a lot of people are like, I don't care about the fame stuff. Like you can't say that he cares because he doesn't have an Instagram. He does not care. He just plays basketball.
He does care. He doesn't.
He cares he cares about winning.
He cares in a negative way about the fame.
Correct.
He genuinely wasn't famous.
Genuinely hates it.
I mean, the guy's just he's. You could not have a better face of the franchise because he's got zero ego,
and that's why we win.
It really is why
our best player is him, and that's why we win.
Lucas, I do think he's the greatest human of all time.
I do too.
Greatest human to ever do it.
Literally. T3 said 7-game series, Queso versus Salsa. This is a really interesting series.
This is
Queso versus. It's a really interesting series. I've thought about this series because it hasn't happened.
And it's weird that it hasn't happened. I blame the promoters.
I agree.
I mean, I get
they're both undefeated.
That's what I was going to say. They both have a lot to lose.
They don't want to lose at 0.
I mean, listen, I think at the end of the day, it's cheese versus spice.
It's cheese versus spice. I have salsa in 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very purist thing to say.
I think skills win in these type of fights.
I agree. I think styles make fights, Danny. I think people aren't ready to hear this. I think people are going to be upset, and I think the reason why this fight isn't going to happen. It's because it's Queso and 6.
No,
because Denny, cheese packs more punch, right? And then like Denny
packs more punch. Cheese gasses out. Cheese gets tired.
But Denny, what's the first thing they teach you? Cheese sells.
I know he sells. What are we trying to sell?
I'm just saying.
We're trying to risk our lives in a ring. Right
cheese sells.
Okay, cheese sells. Cheese promotes.
What does Queso mean?
Cheese.
Okay. Danny, I rest my case. Danny, I'm just saying cheese sells.
Cheese sells the fight. Salsa wins the fight.
Listen, I got Queso in 6.
Okay. I hope that fight happens. I think it'd be really.
I would love to see.
I think it'd be a really good fight. Alex said, "My culinary teacher in high school told me pizza was a sandwich. That I played in the open-faced league, OFL, the OFL. I claim blasphemy, but she wouldn't budge. What are your thoughts?"
Well, I'm really just confused by this this damn thing, Alex.
To me, it's like your culinary teacher said pizza plays in the OFL, which is a league,
right?
And then. But it also plays in the NS. It plays in the OFL. Like I don't.
Yeah, which league does it play? Because if it's in the open face league, I agree. I think it plays in the open face league. It's a great league.
Who else plays in that league?
Tortilla.
Tortilla plays in that league.
Taco shell.
Grilled cheese. One side of grilled cheese plays in that league.
Avocado toast.
Avocado toast plays in that league.
There's a lot of. It's a great league. It's a really actually. It's
fun.
It's up and coming.
Yeah, and it's fun.
I think more people are learning about that league.
They have like a cult fan base type of thing. The OFL's great. I just why are you saying it plays in the NSL and the OFL? Those are two different leagues.
Was that like a contract thing? Does pizza want to get paid for both leagues? That might be a pizza. It might be.
Maybe pizza by definition was in both leagues.
I think there was a loophole because pizza's that good of a player.
Pizza could play anywhere.
And I think pizza
probably was trying to play in dessert.
I know.
Just for the bag.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think pizza's probably too big of a player to play in the OFL. And so Pizza was like, I'm also going to play in the NSL.
And is that why he did his calzone variant?
Probably.
Is that part of it?
Most likely. That was probably a contract thing. I wouldn't be too spooked by that. I mean, the
culinary teacher was probably just talking more so contracts and technicalities.
Yeah. Because Pizza has to get paid.
Right. Pizza and should get paid.
Yeah, and there's a cap limit in the OFL.
Got it. Okay.
There's no cap limit in the NSA.
That's why good thing we talked through this.
Yeah. Just wanted to clear that up.
Sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk overrated or underrated as a drink? It's actually a very interesting question. This is from Felix. It's interesting because we're talking as a drink. We're not talking about as a teammate.
You know what?
I think he's properly.
I think I'm going to say underrated.
Oh, maybe he's under now that I think about it.
I'm going to say underrated. Listen, nobody's really just sipping on a glass of milk.
They only talk about his ingredient work, his teammate work, his cereal work.
Exactly.
Which is very strong.
And I think the thing with milk is he's got such a chip on his shoulder. Milk, all milk wants is a chance. That's all milk asks for.
Playing solo beverage.
Yeah, that's all milk asks for. And unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't say this to Milk's face. Never going to get it.
He's not going to get it.
Never going to get it.
I mean, he just doesn't give it. But like chocolate milk gets the chance.
I know, and that kills milk. That kills milk on the inside. I mean, milk's it's a really humble beverage, and he wouldn't say it. He said in so many press conferences, I'm happy for chocolate milk.
Yeah,
I'm happy for strawberry milk. I'm happy for muscle milk.
And they're all related.
But then
see his cousins, his brothers, by the way.
Yeah. But then you see him in the locker room, and I actually saw Milk shed a tear. It was really sad.
In the locker room?
Yeah.
After what? Which match was it?
It was just after they were asking him all about chocolate milk. It was chocolate milk won another gold medal. Did you see that? And he was like, yeah. I'm so happy for chocolate milk. So happy for him.
He's really well spoken in interviews.
I know. And then on the way out, I actually saw him weeping a little
bit.
So yeah, I mean, listen, I think I'm gonna give him the underrated stamp.
A solo.
I'm gonna say let's give him a chance. Let's give this freaking beverage a chance.
And you know what? I'll say underrated too. I'll change my answer.
Why not?
Change my answer. All right, Gone Girl review. Good movie. I gotta watch it back. I kind of bounced around. I feel like I said that like last movie, but good movie.
I mean, great movie. Did you get to the end first of all?
Yeah. I had to bounce around.
So you know what happened though.
I know that. So she faked her death. Then she came back. She faked the whole incident with Barney Stinson, which, by the way, Barney had a different tone.
Barney was a little bit different.
Barney, the actor, had a different tone.
Yeah.
In this one, he was acting a lot more serious.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that which is kind of weird for me.
For Barney to do that.
Yeah,
because we know Barney. Barney killed it in How I Met Your Mother.
And then he
complete switch up.
Yeah, complete switch up.
But yeah, so she came back, framed him for that, and then they're having a kid.
Right.
Which did they just had a kid?
It seems like they're not having a kid. That's what I think.
You think she's lying about the kid?
Faking the kid.
And then I thought something was going to happen, but it's just kind of ended right after that.
And then they just ended up together.
They're together, and
what the hell is going on, guys?
But they don't feel comfortable around each other. Neither of them,
dude.
Really.
Yeah, I don't know what if you're Affleck,
you can't come.
Affleck,
you got
turn her in.
Leave.
Get out of here, Affleck.
Turn her in. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta go. You gotta leave the state. She's gonna murder you, brother.
She's definitely gonna murder you.
She's gonna kill you. Affleck.
Yeah.
So you gotta get out of there
for sure. But I think he's like scared because like they might not believe him and like because they never were fully back on his. Or no, they did. They started to like him, right? For like.
Oh, the fans started to get
the fans got into him because he admitted to being an imperfect man.
The fans were a huge fan.
Great
of
PR play
Affleck.
there.
Good job, Affleck.
Shout out to that lawyer. That guy.
Nice lawyer. He killed. A couple questions. Does Affleck have to pay the lawyer? How is he going to pay the lawyer?
He doesn't have 100 racks.
Doesn't have it.
Doesn't have 100.
Okay,
racks.
That's question one. That's not going to be answered. Question two. Mm-hmm. Was she just lying about, like, because
lying about what?
About him. Like pushing her and shit.
I wasn't sure because
it was a video.
It was a journal.
But I saw a video of him pushing.
But it was journal entry. So like we don't know.
But then he also pushed her at the end of the movie.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Probably didn't see it. He shoved her against the wall.
But then she said she's like you have to journal about violence. So remember, like she was saying that. So that might have just been scripted.
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
What else do I got? What else do we got? What else do we have? You got questions about this film?
I mean, let me just think about it. I mean, it was good.
It was good.
It was a book.
How many breadsticks?
Feel like a book. Oh yeah, we got to go breadsticks. I'm gonna give it 7.2. And I actually feel really good about that.
I'm gonna give it 6.5 breadsticks.
Okay. What did you give Nightcrawler? It's higher than Nightcrawler.
Oh,
right?
Nightcrawler, I think it was in the 5s of breadsticks, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm on 7.2. I think it was good. It was good.
Yeah,
I think we came out firing with the movies that we watched.
I mean, Interstellar and what was the other one? Those are the best 2 movies ever.
Yeah.
This one, it's like it was a murder mystery, but then you didn't. Oh, here's
but it was better than just a down the middle murder mystery. It's definitely better. It's very good.
But did they not know that she murdered Barney Stinson?
I think I don't know.
Why are we not at court for that?
She murdered Barney.
She murdered Barney Stinson, and then she said that they were at the crib. Mm-hmm. Also,
beloved guy from How I Met Your Mother. That guy, by the way, and he's
huge. He was huge in How I Met Your Mother.
And then I don't know what he went through, because he was being really weird.
He was being a little bit different.
But yeah, so I guess they didn't catch her for that. I think they just believed her story.
I know, but it's like, go find Barney Stinson's body.
True.
She slit his neck.
True, and he's right. He was sitting there,
and
she probably like.
Well, I think she was like it was self-defense, but I think you still like.
Oh, that is what you did.
I know, but I think you still like
murdered a guy.
Yeah,
yeah. They definitely got her down for self-defense, though. That's definitely what it was.
I guess. I mean, I don't even understand why Barney had to get murdered. I think she could have just strolled right back into town and just been like.
But wasn't she? Well, she was planning on killing herself.
She was planning on killing herself.
And then she changed it. Why did she change her mind there?
Because I think Affleck was like, I love you on TV.
And she was like, he's the evil guy, not me.
No. And she was like,
she's like, I want. So she was like, I just actually love him again.
Yeah. I think she fell in love again.
Crazy.
She sucks.
She sucks.
She's
the worst. He sucks too. They both suck, but she's like the worst.
Yeah,
but I don't know. But like, if that clip was fake,
then he doesn't even suck.
What did he do? He cheated. He cheated. Bad.
But it's Radikowski.
Bad job. Yeah, true. True.
I mean,
true.
The guy's got
he's got Radikowski.
It's Radikowski.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, it's a good movie though.
It's a good film. It's a good film. I mean, 6.5 breadsticks, 7.2 from you.
7.2.
It's one of those films. There's not that much you could say about it.
Yeah, you just watch it.
Like a film like Interstellar, you could say unlimited things. You're just like, I still think about that movie.
And there's a lot like unanswered.
Yeah. You're like, what the hell? What are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good film.
Good film.
That's gonna do it for the episode.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.